loves, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. So just in case I forget to put the date, today is Monday, September 21st. It's about 10 a.m. Well, almost. And today I'm going to be doing a reading on Lucas of WayV, Super M, and NCT. If you are new here, we start off by doing a personality reading, which is simply a shuffle of the archetype Caroline May's archetype cards. This is the deck here. And we're going to pull some cards for his personality to see the most dominant traits of his personality are at this time. If you are not, these cards come in both upright and reverse positions. If you are not, if you do not want to see cards that could potentially be negative about your idol, please skip past this part of the reading. I read both the positive and negative as they come or as they feel like they're supposed to be read. So please watch at your own risk. And here we go. So let's pull some cards for Lucas's personality. Lucas. Okay. We're getting a lot of jumpers. That's good. I'm somehow not surprised he got the father. Was this like, gonna have to bleep that out if I can catch it. Okay. So the first card we have is Child Eternal. I'm not really surprised because I'm just not surprised. It says in the lighter attribute, determination to remain young in the body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So it's talking about he has a very youthful energy to him. Probably a very excitable type of kid. Definitely a person who has a lot of energy, is interested in trying a lot of new things, having some fun and new experiences. We have addict in the positive light. It says help recognize and confront addictive behavior. I'm definitely seeing that he may be somebody who acknowledges bad or toxic behaviors that he may have or that he sees in others. So I'm seeing him as someone who's like can potentially point out this in other people and also recognize it in himself, but not necessarily change it, to be honest. I'm not really seeing so much of self-change, just self-awareness. Like sort of like, I know what I look like. I know that I have this habit, but I'm not really going to change. So I'm not seeing too much on the changing. I kind of see him being a little bit on the stubborn side. But definitely able to recognize it. We have Father. It says talent for creating and supporting life, positive, guiding light with tribal unit. So he may also be like a sort of like, what do they call them? Like a battery or chargers or whatever. It's some term that they use. He may be someone who can like bring out a lot of good energy within the group, and like kind of keeping their creativity up by just being sort of like a positive ball of energy. It's sort of like the Child Eternal. I'm picking up in the Father card just a positive guiding light within his unit. Like I feel like he's able to sort of pinpoint things within the group or whichever group he may be in, it be a WayV, Super M, pinpoint things or say something. I do see things that he says being aggravating to people because I feel like Lucas can be very straightforward. I'm like feeling like he can be very, very blunt and straightforward. Like if he sees something or recognize something, like I can see him pointing like, well, Young, you do this, like you do, like this is the way you are, like being a very blunt and straightforward person and like probably not intentionally, like not thinking about it long enough, but definitely someone who will probably put your stuff on blast. And you probably would not have been expecting him to pick up on something like that. So he definitely is coming off to me as somebody who picks up on things that like most people wouldn't expect him to pick up on, and almost like something that he won't pay too much attention to, but he knows it's there. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like there's certain things that Lucas can pick up on and it just stays in his mind. It's like something that sits on his subconscious that he notices about people. So he's very good at noticing things about people. That's what I'm just feeling that. We have victim. It says, but it's on its side. So it's like prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. But we also have playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, and ability to maintain personal boundaries. So here's what I'm seeing. Especially with it being on this side, he may be facing some sort of, I don't want to say bullying, but I feel like maybe some ostracization or maybe feeling a type of way from other members within whichever group. Probably super M, but he's feeling a little bit ostracized, and I feel like this is because of his mouth, to be honest. Like, I feel like Lucas probably says things that a lot of them don't expect, or picks up on things that a lot of other people probably didn't want someone to pick up on. And he will just boldly, like I said before, like I feel like he would just boldly say it without any consideration of anything else. And that may be something that could cause this sort of feeling like, you know, maybe he's being attacked, or maybe he's like, you know, in a situation where he is a victim of something. And it's like he has this energy of both not wanting to be a victim and not trying to make it seem like he is, but also being a victim. So it's like there may be some place that he feels pretty targeted. He's trying not to be a target in a sense of like brushing it off, taking it like a man, but at the same time, like, it's just like he's being targeted. Like, it's just like, yeah, but you're being targeted. So he does have someone, I don't know if I want to say someone in power, yeah. So he does have someone in power who he actually can run to and does run to and cry about something. So like, and probably not an actual crying, but like, you know, someone that he'll say something to and things will change temporarily for him. So he does seem to have favor somewhere. We do have Monk in reverse, so Monk none. Let me know if he has any religious background or anything like that, please. But we have in the shadow attribute, it says negative judgment of the physical world and excess piety, which is very interesting. And especially that it comes right after this sort of victimhood. It's almost like and then we land on rescuer. I didn't even notice this. So like, it's almost like a story in itself. Like, you know, this person has this child energy, childish, but beautiful, positive energy. Then it's almost like the addict, where it's like help recognize and confront addictive behavior. It's almost like this growth from this child who's starting to recognize his childish behaviors and how they're either not helping or not serving his cause. And then we grow from child to father, so we grow to an adult. And so we have this stage for Lucas where he's grown. He's he's starting to be treated like a grown man if he wasn't before. He's recognizing that he's going to have to hold his own as a full-grown adult. And the things that he may have done before or does is now having consequences, and then leaves him in a state of victimhood. But also as a grown adult, or someone who wants to be acknowledged as a grown adult, he's trying to also not make himself a victim to the consequences or the bridges that he may have accidentally burned in his childish maturing stage. And so we have this victim card. Then we have the monk and nun. So then it's like the process of dealing with the negative attention that he may be receiving from some people is now he has a darker view of the world, a more realistic view probably, but darker nonetheless. And now we land at rescuer, and it says provide strength and support to others in crises, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So, you know, this is talking about how Lucas takes the energy, the positive energy that he has, and he tries to help other people who may be in his situation, and also help those whom he may be seeing go through the same things that he's been going through. Like, let's say he sees some other younger ones that are kind of acting up, I guess, and he knows that, you know, further in the future this mess is going to backfire. Like, he is someone who will be like, you know, probably talk to them about it, or, you know, try to sort of tell them like, hey, you're going to have to calm that down a little bit. So Lucas may be going through a stage of maturity right now, and going through a stage of really, like I said, dealing with consequences of maybe having a bad attitude or giving people a hard time. So now he's kind of facing the backlash of that, and he's taking it a little bit hard, but he's trying to also grow from it. He's trying to grow and learn from it. It's almost like even the rescuer, he's like saving himself. So it's very interesting. He has this sort of inner thing going on. But yeah, that's the kind of the personality stage that he's at right now currently. We spent a lot of time on that. This is going to be a long reading. Let me put this back right quick. This is a personality reading, guys. So, you know, the price listing I did just upload it on Patreon, the price listings as well. And of course, it's on, you know, in the community section on my channel, YouTube channel. But this is a personality reading. You can go ahead and contact me via email at thelinesandtarot@yahoo.com if you would like to purchase a personality reading for yourself. Okay. Moving on. So now that we have Lucas's personality reading, what do we want to know next? Lucas has 3 different groups that he is in, and I guess I'll pull some of these cards for both WayV and Super M, like how he's dealing with being in there. So let's pull some cards for WayV first. And how is Lucas in WayV? Like, how does he feel energetically in WayV? Like, how is his mood? I just want, you know, if he enjoys that or not. You know, he likes WayV. He likes being in WayV a lot. Interestingly enough, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I really don't know if he said this before or not. I don't know. But, yeah, he definitely actually likes being in WayV. He's a lot less selfish in WayV, surprisingly, because from when I first started looking at WayV, it looked like, well, he's grown. So, yeah, he's a lot less selfish in WayV. I think he's more giving. He like shares more, possibly, is kinder, but he just likes being within WayV. Also, there may be a form of more recognition that he does for some reason get in WayV, I guess, or he feels like it, even though he doesn't generally feel like he's enough. So they may treat him kinder in WayV than well, I don't know. Let's see how he feels about being in Super M. Okay. So it's Super M. Okay, guys, remember when I said in the personality reading where I was saying, like, you know, maybe he was being pushed out, or like, you know, sort of is in a sort of victim position because maybe things that he said made him feel excluded. Well, we have the card for isolation. But, okay, so we have waiting, and we also have lover in reverse. So just how in WayV we have marriage, and here we have lover in reverse. So it's like he's not really in love with it. He's not feeling Super M like he wanted to. Because it's like he definitely wanted to, and he wanted to be happier there. And he's waiting for that feeling of I love it here. He's waiting for that feeling of he loves, you know, this mixture of people. He's waiting for that and he's not receiving that. We also have this card, isolation, for just him feeling like he's not necessarily a part of the group, or him feeling like he's been left out. And this could be on a personal level more so than an entertaining level, but I don't know. It could be both. It could be on an entertaining level, not a personal level. I'm not necessarily sure, but he definitely feels left out somewhere here. We have the authority figure. He has a lot less control in Super M, a lot less freedom in Super M. So I guess this is why there's this difference here. There seems to be over in WayV, which is surprising to me because WayV is also a bunch of divas, in my opinion. But it seems like there's a lot more kindness in WayV than it is in Super M. It's almost like in WayV, they kind of like have a sort of respect for each other in a sense, even if they don't like each other. And then in Super M, it's just if we don't like you, we cutting you off. So yeah. Authority also is telling me there's like a hierarchy potentially in Super M. So yeah, well, these are his feelings for Super M versus how he feels for WayV. I would pull for NCT, but he hasn't really been in NCT at all. I'll just pull. Okay. Okay, so I just wonder why he first of all relates so much of the feelings like towards his groups in a more romantic way. I don't know if he's like this kid is like a charmer of some sort. Like he's just anyway, he's not necessarily sure in NCT. It's definitely showing me that he has people that he likes, he has people that he hates. So there are people within NCT that he really loves, and then there are people that he has fought with, and he's not necessarily sure where he stands in the whole group of NCT. But there are definitely people that he really, really, really likes there. Possibly someone he's interested in there as well. I don't know why that's there, but possibly someone he's interested who is specifically within NCT and not WayV or Super M as well. So yeah, that's how he kind of feels about those groups. Okay. Let's see, what do I want to do? Last, I just want to see. I'm not going to put this bag in the camera because this bag is dirty. I got to wash it. Okay, next I want to see basically what's in store. Or lastly, I want to see. This is an oracle reading, by the way. You can also find those on my channel in the community section. That's where I have price listings. That was an oracle reading. Okay. So I want to see what's next in store for Lucas in general, if there's anything big that would be happening for him. Okay. Oh, right. Oh. Well, that's cute. Oh, it's so much good things in store. Wow. This Ten of Swords, because I saw it at the end of the deck, so I'm not surprised it came out. You know what's very... Oh, okay, hold on. I'm realizing it's not in the camera. Let me pull this up here. Sorry, guys. This is the what tarot deck is this? If you just type in anime tarot deck, you'll see it. Okay, so interestingly enough, there's so much positivity. There's so much positive things coming for Lucas, if he can just hold on. So we start off with the strength. So if he can just be strong and power through all of the things that he's going through during his stage of maturity and learning from past mistakes, or, you know, he actually is going to make a lot of closer friends, or make a very small group of very close friends. So he's going to have like maybe 2 more people come into his life, or like develop his relationship with about 2 more people and be very, very close with them. So this could possibly be specifically in Super M or in general. We also have the 10 of coins. So he's going to be making a lot of money in his future. He's going to be making a lot of money. Lucas is going to succeed. Lucas is going to succeed. I don't know if it's via modeling or dramas or TV series, something. But Lucas is going to become very famous solo-wise, I guess. He's going to be getting a lot of money. This could also be, again, modeling or anything like that. But he's going to get some jobs that's going to give him a lot of money. He's going to be the reason for the company to be celebrating, possibly in a few years. I'm not sure. I'm not good with time. But yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So he has a lot of good luck coming until this one thing happens. And this is a complete betrayal. So the thing is, hoping it's not the company, or it is a King of Wands. So there is going to be a betrayal that comes for him. Yeah, it's like a slow creeping betrayal, and then there's fighting, like really bad fighting. So there is, it's like Lucas becomes very successful. Lucas becomes very successful, and then someone tries to shoot him down. Someone tries to pretty much destroy everything that he's worked for, or destroy his career in some way. Like someone is going to like try to put an end to basically Lucas's reign, and there's going to be fighting. So he may even find out who it is, or maybe this could be like something that ends up being something that happens legally, or just arguments or something. But there's definitely someone who plans on pretty much jeopardizing and destroying Lucas's career. Male, older. Is this king? Yeah, definitely older male, possibly fire sign, but just someone who's with it, who's in the business. Yeah. So there's that. That's what we have for Lucas. This is a tarot reading. Again, you can catch that on my price listings on my YouTube channel in the community section if you'd like to purchase your own tarot reading for yourself. Okay, so this is what I have for Lucas. Thank you all for stopping by and joining me today. Please check out my Patreon. Everybody gets all these readings first, including exclusive readings. And I also have a tier where I ship out a personal reading to you every month. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to check it out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. I love you all so much. Bye.